So let's get started with the second half of our program. Please join me in welcoming Matt Maggard with Draggam LLC. Matt?
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I'm Matt Maggard. I'm the founder and the CEO of Draggam LLC. We were established in June of 2016, and during that time, the reason the LLC was formed was because I bought a building at 704 South Ohio between Broadway and 7th. And it's old Cecil's building. I bought it from Mr. Cecil's family. He had a bicycle shop, and he also had a TV shop in his building. He sold his first bike in 1937, and he retired in 2013. 76 years. I wish I just want to live that long, but it's so. And he was a co-founder of Noonday Optimist, the SDDI. He was also a member of the Chamber of Commerce, and he was also a Boy Scout leader. So that's the building. Now, the black and white was his first location, and that was on 16th Street at 420 16th. So soon after, I went right in and started doing the demo, top to bottom in the building. I removed 56 tons of debris, and a percentage of that was water damage. But structurally, the building is sound because of Mr. Cecil kept that up. And then it's a two-story building, and with apartment upstairs, I've opened all up, and I'm planning on putting a screen-in patio and a porch in the back. The screen-in patio will be able to sit 20 people, so it will be somewhat of a venue for people to rent out, and I'm going to be able to Airbnb that. I got that all done. In the spring of 2007, I fell in love with downtown. I was going to school during this whole time after demo here in the business classes. And then I fell in love with downtown, and I really thought that I should get to work on the building. And while I fell in love with downtown, I helped support and organize the Third Thursdays down there. I also was part of the helping and supporting the downtown throwdown. We also did the wine and brews on the avenues. I was a part of that. We had 570 people downtown for that event, and I brought the bed races back for St. Patrick's Day. And with that, I helped the Lions Club with their pub crawl. So those two events brought in $35,000 in ticket sales to downtown Sedalia. I was at Wilkerson's, and I saw a piano. And it was a player's piano, so it's a grand piano. And with this piano, I'm going to put it up in the mezzanine of my building, and I'm opening up Joplin's Wine Bar and Cellar. I'm also going to have retail wine sales in the back end of the building. So what it is it's a piano bar with world-class wines, fine spirits, and small plates. That we're going to have a very knowledgeable staff that will serve the guest in an intimate, entertainment-driven setting. And again, it's going to include a cellar for retail sales, which will be located in the back alley of the building. So the opportunities that I saw with downtown after I had my aha moment, and then another aha moment when I found out the price of the piano. And so what am I going to do? And the opportunities for downtown is there's no wine or liquor store in the district. There's no regular live music venues in the area. And then there's not a nice establishment that's open on Mondays besides Katie's. I want to make sure I respect the mayor on that one. And what I also found about Sedalia is, and I want to change the opportunity on this one, is knowing wait staff, the lack of customer service, and some of these staffs where they're not educated in how to do customer service. So my solutions to that are I'm going to have world-class, rare, and collectible wines. So I also will have special orders, and I'll have the leading spirits in different sizes. So I will have shooters of top brand spirits. We will also have the player's piano, live music, and which no one else has in town right now. We'll have a knowledgeable staff, and we will train and train and train. They're going to be servers, not waiters. We're also going to make sure our guest is paramount. And we're also going to have an e-menu, wine lockers, and valet service. Now, with staffing, I'm going to have a manager, 1 to 2 servers, and then a food prep supervisor, a bartender, and a dishwasher, and then a valet on weekends. So some of my sales channels will be the retail store, the e-menu for bar service, the small plates. We're also going to be able to work the phones, the website, and our personal app. We're also going to offer gift certificates, event rental, and the wine lockers. We will also have an income because I have a 36-inch photo quality printer. So we can do photo quality on that 36 to as far as the roll goes. So we will have an art gallery in the piano bar as well. And we'll be able to sell local art and help local artists out. And so my marketing activities are social media, Google, our website, and our personal app. We're also going to have sign and branding focused on Joplin's, similar to the branding that I've done for Draggam LLC. And then we're going to be sponsoring events around the Amtrak. We're also going to be part of the Chamber of Commerce, and we're 100% take care of and support the economic development. Charitable organizations will do gift certificates and exclusive events for them. We will sponsor non-profit venues like the Lyceum and Powell Gardens. And we'll also have special downtown events and support anything downtown. So that's my presentation. Thank you. Questions? Yes, sir.
What's your timeline for all this?
Timeline to be completely done and operational will be Thanksgiving of this year. Yes?
I imagine that's a competitive industry. What's the key for success? What do you see as the key for success for your business and getting it started right?
I believe it goes back, and I said several times, the customer service aspect of it. I grew up here, and I was at CVS and then Office Max as store managers there in Dallas, and it was a very competitive market, and that was one of the things that we always focused on. And I think that if you take care of that aspect and take care of your inventory and definitely take care of your employees, you're going to be successful. Yes.
I heard you say that you're going to have an event venue, and maybe I'm assuming, are you going to be renting out? So do you feel like that's going to be in competition with your bar, or did I not
No, you did hear right. I'm only going to be open on Friday and Saturdays, and the retail stores are going to be in the back of the building. So I will be able to open up the space for rental, and basically I'm giving a key to economic development and to the chamber as well. So. They will be able to call me and I'll open up for them. Yes.
Can you explain your company name?
That's Maggard spelled backwards.
Oh. Did anybody know that? Yeah. Everybody knew it?
I stole it from a billionaire named Oprah. She does that with Harpo. Yes.
Hey, Matt, can you talk a little bit more about the food items that you might have there?
Basically, it's going to be, we're not going to have a full kitchen. So it's going to be basically cheeses and different small plates. With our menu will change daily. So, and then we'll maneuver into having favorite plates for customers and whatnot. But at first, our menu will be changing a lot to figure out what works for everybody. Yes.
Do you have your staff already in place?
No, I do not. Basically, besides the manager, and the manager will be me starting out. So.
Do you have any idea as to how you're going to draw in good customer service oriented employees, if you will, versus other companies in town?
Probably CHS Employment Solutions.
Exactly. I do have a lot of ways and channels in my disposal. I will also use the chamber because of the fact that I am enrolled in the small business launch U class right now, and planning on going back to school. I'm going to be utilizing the college as well in my search for employments. Anybody else? Yes.
What's your target market?
My target market is basically a business and manufacturing executives. And tourists coming through town, having meetings, and then I said this in another class, the country club crowd. Yes.
When you said that you would be able to Airbnb your space, is that what you mean? Just your space that you're going to have available to rent or use for other places, you'll be able to Airbnb that?
Okay, there's 704 has a basement, and then it has the main level, which it will be Joplin's, and then it has an apartment above. When I bought it, it had different sections of the apartment. It was a 1-bedroom. I totally ripped all that out, so it will be an open floor plan upstairs, and with that, I'm going to make it where I can Airbnb it. And plus, I rather Airbnb it than rent it out, because I can go up there and see what's going on, and I can pretty much be in there every day if I need to. Yes, Cliff?
How many different options do you have on places to go to buy wine?
I want to say there's probably about 20, and it can be from Dollar General's 12 SKUs to Woods that has over 200 SKUs in wine. My competition is CVS across the street, and they also sell wine. Woods, and then I will also be competing against State Fair Spirits, and they have more of a reach when it comes to them buying their and their collection of wine.
What about you buying though? Where will you go to buy your wine?
I will use every rep that I can get. You can only work with people in Missouri, and you can only buy what Missouri says that you can buy. So I can't just go out to Northern California and pick up a bunch of cartons and bring them back. I can't do that. Wish I could. So, but I will make relationships with all the different spirits and wine reps. Yes, sir.
Did I understand you say you'd only be open Fridays and Saturdays?
The bar part, yes, sir. We will have normal business hours for the retail, but for the bar, yes, we're only open Friday and Saturdays. And we're looking at maybe Monday night starting out because there's no place to go in Sedalia on Monday night. Yes.
So will you, or have you already started contact with wineries, Missouri wineries?
Oh, I'm very connected with the Missouri wineries because of the wine stroll, and I'm also helping Child Safe out right now. And I have a meeting to finalize a block party around the courthouse in June with the city. So, and we're going to have a bunch of wineries come in for that. So basically all I need to do is call these wineries, tell them, hey, I'm from Sedalia, we had the wine stroll, and they're pretty much saying yes. Everybody likes to come to Sedalia and come downtown.
Okay, Matt, I'd like to ask the last question. How can we help you as a community?
Support the community, support your local downtowns. And the thing about me is when I go to Dallas or go Kansas City, I'm finding myself bringing things back, and that might be Lone Star beer because it's from Texas. But the thing is I know when I first got here, I was going to the grocery store up in Lee Summit. Because there's no local grocery store anymore here. And we need to see that shift. So support your local businesses and support downtown. Thank you. Thank you.